welcome to my channel. I'm Kenna and I'm a Cameroonian YouTuber based in Douala, Cameroon. So today I'm talking about sex, baby. Let's talk about sex, baby. Yeah, I'm talking about sex. Like, guys, before I gathered the courage to come and talk about this, I'm feeling all I felt a little scared before, and I'm like, everybody watches my channel, my parents watch my channel, my aunties, my relatives, everybody watches my channel. If I go and sit now and I'm talking about sex, what will people think about me? Later on I was like, nobody can beat you, Kenna, you're a woman. I'm basically talking about dialoguing before sex, and also how to identify if your partner is not sexually satisfied. The way I felt, like all scared, like, do I really want to talk about this topic? I think that it's something that is very common with us in Africa, in our African setting, because it's like a taboo for a woman to talk about sex. It's like you're a loose woman, like you're a whore if you talk about sex. So a lot of women refrain from talking about it because they feel I don't want to be looked at in a certain kind of way. Also, they have made it to look as if sex is meant for the man. You, the woman, you just have to be there to please him. The woman has nothing to feel or whatsoever. And I think that those are very archaic ideas that we have to be working on. That's why I just sat and I was like, let's talk about sex. But what I just want to tell you about having sex is, to gain the utmost pleasure, both of you have to be satisfied. And for both of you to be satisfied, you have to know how to please the other person. That is, the woman has to know how to please the man, and the man has to know how to please the woman. The mistake most of us make is that you have sex before you have the dialogue. If only you have the dialogue. So people have the sex and they never have the dialogue. But I think it's important that you, before having sex with somebody, you sit and talk to them. I know that there are some people who just have it in their heads that I am the best in making love, like I'm the best in it, so there's nothing that anybody can teach me that I don't know. What you fail to understand is people are different. Everybody has what arouses them. So you cannot sit somewhere, any normal human being, in my point of view, cannot sit and you're like, I am the master at making love. No, except that you're somebody that dialogues a lot and you talk with people and you understand what each person wants. But if you're that person that you don't dialogue with anybody, and when you have sex with somebody, you just claim that, oh my god, I'm good, you're in a dreamland, my friend, get up. I think it's very important that before you have sex with anybody, you talk with your partner. This is what I like, this is what I don't like. And I think that that's where a lot of people get problems, because you go ahead and you sleep with somebody and then the person doesn't satisfy you, and you're like, how do I start telling this person now? So at the end of the day, you're just like, let me just be in a relationship, I'll concentrate on other things. But to be in a relationship, my dear brother, my dear sister, you need to be satisfied. You need to be comfortable all round. So the easiest way to go about it is to talk about it before. That way you're going into it, you know that the person knows that if I do this, it makes her happy. If I don't do that, it doesn't make him happy. So you know how to please each other and please each other well. I've spoken to a lot of women and they're always like, I cannot, you want me to go and tell my husband that he's not pleasing me, or you want me to tell my partner that he's not pleasing me, you want him to kill me. He'll now come and say that, oh my god, you have started sleeping around. That's why you know that what I'm doing is not good. Is this one that you want that is good? And that's just the issue. Because if you talk about it before, that person will not start thinking that, no, maybe it's because Kenna has gone out there and she has experienced something better and now she's coming to tell me that she prefers this. If you talk about it with the person before, you don't have that problem and you're going to be satisfied. Another reason why people feel bad expressing themselves, like, I wasn't happy when you did this, or I wasn't satisfied when you did this, to their partners, is because some people feel really bad, especially men. I've heard so many women tell me, Kenna, I cannot tell my husband that, no, I'm not satisfied, because he'll start feeling bad because he knows that he knows me. And I told them, no, he cannot know that he knows you. You are the person that knows yourself best, and you have to teach him. If you don't teach him, how is he going to know how to please you? So I just think to that some men, it's not a matter of ego. Like, you are not a magician. You can only know what turns her on if she shows you. So stop thinking that, oh my god, my self-esteem, my ego, whatever, my ego is bruised because she told me that I didn't do this well, or I didn't do that well. A real man who loves you, or a real woman who loves you, will be happy to please you sexually. Because yes, Sex is an important part of every relationship. And now the second part of my video, I'll be talking about signs. I came up with like 3 signs that could help you to know that your partner is not sexually satisfied. The very first fact is this: if you are that person, you guys always sleep, let me say 10 p.m. every day, and most of the time when you go to bed together, you always initiate sex, and then you discover that your partner suddenly goes to bed like way earlier. It's a sign that your partner is not sexually satisfied, because your partner is thinking like, oh, if we go to bed together at that 10 p.m., he or she will probably make a move, and then we'll have to have sex. I don't just want to have sex with him, like, no, I don't want to. So the person is going to bed early because they're avoiding having sex with you. It's true that people are different when it comes to having sex and making love. It's true that people are different, but you should know your partner, and you should know how they act during sex and all that. You should be able to detect when this person is enjoying it and when the person is not enjoying it. If you notice that the person isn't as connected as usual, you should try talking to them, because you are probably not satisfying them sexually. If you're in the act and your partner, you used to do things and your partner was like, okay, and then now your partner tells you, it's okay, don't bother about me, just do your thing and get over with it, I'm fine, I'm doing it for you. That's a red flag. It just shows that that person is not satisfied, and the person doesn't even want you trying, because the person knows that no matter how hard you try, you're not going to get them off. So it's just preferable that you just do what you're doing and just get up and go. Those are 3 ways for you to detect if your partner is not sexually satisfied. And if you notice any of these signs, I know sex is a difficult thing to talk about, but if you love that person and you want to be with that person, you should move up to them and tell them, I've noticed all these and it's getting me worried. What is happening? Am I not satisfying you sexually? What can I do to make it work? Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.